Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archive. Today, we're continuing on with Draconic Ascent. The number of times I've said it's been a while since we've done this, but it's been a while since we've done this for one reason or another. But we're back again, and we're ready to continue on. Today, our favorite sandwich is going to be telling us what's been going on and who is the nummiest of the nummiest. Sandwich.
Yep. Full lore sandwich, hold the mayo.
Speak for yourself. I prefer a good BLT.
Well, let's find out what's been going on in the past before we go on to sandwiches, because we will get distracted for half an hour.
Mm-hmm. So what happened last time? After making our way through a cavalcade of fiery trials, including uh, a diss-off with a cabal of fire elementals, we made our way into the lair of a molten fiery uh, behemoth of a dragon. It asked us our intent. We came and let it know that we came to make sure that the sword that it guarded was safe, that there were those who would take it from here, and we wish to ensure that it was well protected. Unfortunately, our efforts resulted in that of the very same people we wanted to keep it from uh, finding their way in here. So it tasked us with a challenge, a trial of sorts to test our mettle and see if we were worthy of protecting the blade. It summoned a motley crew of fire newts as well as several draconic lava golems, as well as uh, half dragon molten behemoths of its own. Combat erupted, swords clashed, steel met flame. But in the midst of it, before it could get too bloody or too fiery, depending on who was getting slashed, uh, a series of explosions came from further down the hall, evidence that those who had been trying to pierce the sanctum, those who were hunting us, uh, had finally breached through. A ceasefire was called between the two forces, as we have decided to set aside the challenge until these interlopers have been dealt with. We agreed, and as our groups are refreshed, are ready to take on this new foe, and heading down the passageway to face them, that is where we rejoin.
There's one bit that was left unsaid, and that is the recovery of the werewolf Toshinori.
Yes, I almost forgot. At the tail end of the session's end, we did see a familiar face, no longer buried under rubble, but uh, also refreshed and ready to stare down the enemy with us. That of good old Toshinori, our werewolf samurai.
Yep. And as we rejoin, y'all are coming down just in time to see somebody sprinting around the corner, or sprinting down the hallway, blasting fire over their shoulder. Y'all see Axie is throwing down with something chasing her, as you see bolts of flames shrieking in her direction as well. What will the party do?
I mean,
Immediately rush to aid?
yes.
As if it even needs to be asked.
Well, I always have
I
to ask
assume
of you
so.
guys, so
Let's do it.
It's Axie.
stop
What do
moving.
you
And
think I'm doing?
Lunar, go back to where you're standing. We're rolling initiative.
Oh, okay. Uh, should I reset my concentrations?
I mean, if you're still concentrating, it does. It's been like 20 seconds.
Am I still
Okay.
concentrating on something? What was I concentrating on before? Hunter's Mark.
Oh,
I think
I'm
so.
guessing that would need to reset, seeing as I'm not
Yeah.
in conflict with the others anymore.
Yeah, but Lunaretta had Torquil's thing.
Bigness.
I'm concentrating on his bigness.
Alrighty. Then we rejoin the battle with a small army of little lizards surging forward alongside you. They are going to defend this area as y'all push on. So actually, I don't even need them on the map, the turn order right now. So let's take all these guys off. Oh, excuse me. The first one to be able to react is going to be Toshinori, who's going to be running back down this way to help cover y'all. As y'all see, something charges up at Axe. I think Lunaretta might be the only one that can see right now.
I can kind of catch him out of the corner.
I can kind of see Axie. And like something
I
there.
can. Yeah, I can kind of see.
Uh,
See a dude.
I can see she's getting chased by Noob Cybot.
As you see, they rush forward and make an attack against Axie, getting a 20 and a 15. Both of those cutting into her as she's attempting to fight them back. Axie is going to take a total of 12 slashing damage. She is looking very beaten and bloodied in her current situation, but she is still attempting to back off as quickly as she can. That is going to bring us to Ruben.
Ruben, seeing Axie being attacked by this guy, he's starting to see red, and not just the blood coming off of her. He's going to one, two. Does that take double movement, or
For what?
moving from here to here from
No, you can
this
just
little
go
hub
around.
section?
So it costs 10 feet.
Okay. All right. With the remaining 20 feet, then getting myself to right up next to the sigil. With the target now in view, Ruben is going to cop up a firebolt at the guy attacking Axie.
Alrighty. You can see he is in scorched black leathers.
And it's about to become a lot more scorched than black. With a 23 to hit.
Gotcha. He's got a little bit of cover since he's around the corner, but it's not enough to help. Do me some damage.
Oh, I did say a little more scorched than black.
Yes, indeed. As for the most part, he sees the bolt coming and dodges out of the way, the bolt only scoring a blow across his back.
The important thing, though, is that Ruben has most likely drawn his attention, and as Ruben draws his sword, he's going to use his bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite on it.
Gotcha.
So he is concentrating on that. And he is going to, as a free action, yell out to Axie, Kid, get behind me.
She is mid-sprint. She is moving. She is not standing her ground at the moment, but she just got slashed across the back.
And yep, that is movement, action, and bonus action.
Alrighty. It is at this point a bolt of flame is going to come flying at Axie. Axie manages to dive out of the way as you see it go screeching past her. this black flame that almost catches her hair, but she manages to get out of the way of this next one. Is another bolt that slices inches behind the second one. Would have been a 2 pound strike, bam, bam, but she did manage to dodge around them. That is gonna bring us to this guy. As another scorched leather wearing individual is going to rush up and take a shot at Doot. Both of those are going to find their marks, dishing a total of 14 damage into Doot. Doot's not looking his best right now. Something's not looking right. Hang on. There we go. All right. That brings us to Nimmy. As Nimmy, you can see there's a lot of shit going down south.
Okay. Well. Um. Actually, I am going to hold. I am going to hold my turn until Axie. Or yeah. No. I'm gonna hold my turn until after Torquil's turn, so that I am not in anyone's way.
Mm-hmm.
After Torquil takes his turn, I will be dashing to Axie. Um. Uh. Is this? I am going to cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action though on myself.
Alrighty.
Oh, where did I just had it? Come back here. Um. So I'm basically holding my movement until everyone else goes, so that I can actually move.
Gotcha. And what are you going to do once it is your turn?
uh, once it is my turn and once I have moved up,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast whatever enemy I can fucking see.
Fair. Also, just ahead, Lunara, your enlarge spell will end at the end of your third turn.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm assuming that's the same for my rage.
Yes, because it would have been the same turn. Actually, by this point, your rage would have ended, so you're no longer raged. Because you only last a turn; they last a minute. It's been a couple turns since y'all came running down this way.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But you did have the effects of a short rest.
Which doesn't affect my ability, my rage rage counter.
Oh, that sucks. Alrighty.
But luckily for me, I did actually think ahead and use all my hero points to give myself effectively a long rest, aside from the health and everything. But I got all my rages back, so I still have one more in the tank.
Alrighty, that is going to be a slash against Doot, who is going to take another heavy blow, dodging one of them, but Doot is going to take the disengage. Actually, no. Doot, what
I
you
hope he
got?
does because, 3 of them.
Yeah. Axie's right behind you. You'll be fine. Yeah, they're going to take the disengage action, and they're going this way, ladies and gentlemen. Doot's looking beat up. Brings us to Lunaretta.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, so I am gonna have to actually. Okay. I'm gonna move right next to Ruben. And then I'm on this guy here. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Tasha's.
Why did I just lose my screen? There we go. Alrighty, the one right in
Tasha's
front of.
concentration. Are you dropping concentration on
Correct.
gigantifying me?
Is it concentration?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It
It
is.
is.
Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Hold on. In that case, I won't be doing that. Yeah. Yeah, in that case, I think I'll just do a shoot. Yeah, you are right. I am at half movement. So actually, this kind of works out better because yeah, that's within 60 feet. Instead, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast a dissonant whispers.
Oh, excuse me.
And
Gotcha. He is going to need to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
That is going to be a crit fail.
Nice.
so on a fail save, he takes 3d6.
And has
Second
to
total.
run. Immediately uses reaction to move away from you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So 8 damage. He runs that
Can I
way.
spend hero points
Yes,
change
1
that
hero
damage?
point to reroll.
Run roll 1 or all that damage?
1. 1 to reroll all of the damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll spend 1 hero point to reroll all of it then.
Gotcha. Reroll.
Much better.
14 damage. Good shot.
Definitely worth it.
As he runs off in the other direction. Anything else from Lunaretta?
A second. Check the range of something. Just in case, I will be walking up to my match to up to 15 so that I'm there. And that'll be her turn.
Zuckathese. What you doing?
There's no penalty for movement if I'm walking in like these squares, right? Like the wall's not affecting it at all.
The wall isn't, but that big cogwheel will be in your way.
Hmm.
Doot
see.
wasn't bothered by it because he's a tiny flying dragon.
That makes sense.
That does remind me, we probably don't want to clog up the hallway too much. Otherwise, the only way Nemi or Axie can move is through this little thing here.
I'd be more worried about Torpor.
Give me 1 second. Let me check something. Hmm.
I mean, Torquil
All
has
right.
range options.
I'm gonna
He's gonna
stay
stop
where I
moving.
am, but I'm gonna hold my action. If any of those guys step in the hallway, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast them.
So wait, you got a clear shot?
Yes, if like I'm able to, obviously.
With
But that's it for me.
With this guy no longer being in Axie's face, Axie is going to take the moment to bomb some people, throwing down one of her golden bursts, which are fire damage. She is going to try to hit those two. Both of them need a dex save. First one's going to fail. Second one is going to get blasted to the ground. First guy's going to take 16. No, first guy's going to take 8 because he resists. Second one takes 16. Then Axie is going to use her action, or her movement, to go running back in this direction. Is there waiting there? No, she's going to go back that way. What's going to bring us to this guy? He's going to come running this way. Oh, she got friends! Then he's going to duck back behind this cover, taking a shot around the corner at Ruben.
Okay.
That is going to be an 18 to hit Ruben.
18 does hit. Going. Don't have my shield out, so AC of 16.
That is going to be 6 piercing damage and 4 poison damage.
Okay. 10 in total. And 1 con save for Raffle Smite. Still keeping it up.
Gotcha. You have been discovered. What will Torquil do?
Well, first off, let's refresh my rage. Using the last one. Hopefully, I don't have to use one again. Maybe we won't have to fight that dragon. But let me just put that out here. What round is it?
The first round.
Okay. And let me roll my d8. 7. Luckily, number 7. God damn it. Okay, so vines start to go all around me. It is now difficult terrain 15 feet, around 15 feet of me. For my enemies. For everyone else, it's fine.
Okay. That actually works out pretty well.
So you, and it temporarily, and it moves with you. Okay.
Does it move with me?
Yeah. Until your vines grow temporarily around you until your rage and the ground within 15 feet of you difficult terrain.
Alright.
So it stays
And I'm
around
gonna
you.
start moving. Is there any way I could avoid stepping on this one tile as I'm trundling over?
If you run over Lunaretta and Ruben.
Is it still double movement to walk over these two
Yep.
two while I'm this size?
Mm-hmm. Because you're only one
Oh.
size larger.
Isn't Ruben small?
Ruben, yes, is small, so he won't, but Lunaretta will.
Okay, so to get to right here is going to be 25 feet. Yes.
I don't know
Like,
where you're pointing.
Okay, like right here. It's 25 feet.
Oh god, of all the friends I had to wear a kilt.
Jesus.
25. I think you go 10, 20, 25. It'd be 30 to get there. Because you got 5 extra feet of Lunaretta being in the way.
Ah, damn it. So I can't move just a little bit up, like
I mean, if
couple
you dash, you
spaces.
can.
Yeah, but I can't because I just bonus because oh wait, I guess I have my action, but then I won't be able to attack.
Correct.
I'm going to pull one of my hand axes off my belt and whip it at this guy.
Gotcha. That is going to hit.
No rage or any of like that stuff. That's
Yeah.
just my I just turned that stuff on. But 5 slashing.
Alrighty, you get a good blow in.
Come on, you dark bastards! Come face Torquil.
Okay. Couple of things happen. Technically, Xerxes, you go off first because of your held action with this dude.
Can I even see him yet?
You could
You
briefly.
should.
So yeah, you'd be able to shoot at him before he jumped behind cover because he was running.
Ah, then I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna hit. Gotcha. And then that brings us to Nimi to shoot whoever you want.
Yes. Well, first things first is that I'm gonna walk up,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
You can't currently see him.
Do I need to be there?
I mean, he's like fully behind cover. He dipped behind the wall. Xerxes
Okay,
got
then
him
can
when he
I see
first
this
ran out.
one?
Yeah, he's gonna have. I think you can. Let me see. Yeah, you can see him. He has half cover, but you can see him down there.
Okay. I need to check a thing. Ah, I'm gonna use that hero point to get rid of my disadvantage. Da, 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 da. Da,
You're
da,
gonna
da,
nail
da,
him.
da.
Well worth it.
That's
Is
not
that
crit damage.
why does it? 10.
Nice. She managed to get a good shot in on him.
But that would be my held.
Gotcha. That brings us back to the start. Toshinori is still on the move. He's taking a dash all the way up here. But that's as much as he can do.
He doesn't have an action search, does he?
No, he does not. He had to use it earlier.
Ah,
Is he now underneath a token?
No.
I'm gonna refresh.
But that brings Siska back here. It's just like, why am I running away? I'm going to get fucking back up here. He's going to run up here and try to go get Toshinori, because Toshinori's now in the way. Slash slash. That is a 15 and a 15. Toshinori manages to block both of them with his blade. Toshinori may not be in the best condition, but he's trying. Ruben.
all right. Ruben's going to use his movement to get up right next to Toshinori. And he is going to get a slash off of this one here.
Gotcha.
The same one that came running back.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right. Double-handed longsword swipe.
He is
That's
going to manage to deflect you with his own scimitar.
yeah, righty. And let's see here. Just need to double check something with my channel divinity. Is a save action or bonus action? Yeah, that's it for Ruben's turn for right now.
Alrighty. You see in the bag there be some mages over there. And they are gonna send some fire downwind. One for Ruben, one for Toshinori. 22 for Ruben, crit for Toshinori. So Ruben, you are going to take 6 fire damage, while Toshinori is going to take 14.
All right. And I make another con save. But this time I'm going to have advantage due to my 4th level feat, Mage Slayer. This thing is finally gonna pay off. $22 to maintain concentration.
Wait, what? Why do you have advantage?
Mage Slayer. It gives me advantage on on. Oh wait, hang on. Wait. Oh, never mind. I had backwards. When I damage a
Yeah.
creature that's penetrating, it has disadvantage.
Because
I
you're
was
thinking
mistaken.
Warcaster.
Yeah, there we go. And still 22 at least. So
Yeah, still 22, so you keep it.
Yeah. You do have advantage on saving throws against spells if the creature is within 5 feet of you.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
This guy's going to dip behind some of the old coverage over there. And the other one is going to step up behind some cover here as they are firing out towards y'all. Well, that brings us to this guy as he is coming running right up here at Ruben, stepping on the thing, not knowing it's there.
Hmm.
Oh no,
Just
Ruben.
Dex save.
all according to Keikaku.
He is going to fail. He is going to take a total of 5 fiery damage, but you notice it's not as bad as you would have thought. As he seems mostly unbothered by it, a little bit hurt, not much, as he's going to attempt to stab Ruben.
Okay.
Papa. That's a 22 and a 20. They really like hitting Ruben.
Oof.
That is
Yep.
going to be 9 slashing damage against a Ruben. 2 concentration saves.
All right.
Oh, he needs to get up, so he only went like 2 squares, so he's still fine.
2. 10 and 14.
Full save.
Alrighty.
Oh, I skipped Nimi. Come back here, Nimi.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Five, 10, 15, 20. May I get a shatter template, please and thank you.
Do you remember the area around you is very fragile from somebody else casting shadow?
Never mind.
Oops.
Fuck it,
Yes.
the one that's bloody is getting an Eldritch Blast to the face.
Fair.
I can just picture like Nimi about to cast Shatter and Torkel recognizing it from what Shane did. Like, no!
I was gonna say Ruben like hears the word shatter and his eyes just dart back and forth shiftily.
Oh, come on, you stupid feet.
That is going to hit. Oh, as you get him full in the chest. He is going to whip around and go falling to the ground.
Alrighty. I stay here. I can't move anymore.
That's going to bring us to this guy. As he is going to run over his buddy, unbothered. It's 10, 20, 30.
Yeah, I don't suppose he triggers the trap as well, stepping on his buddy's body.
He does.
Well, I thought they were one-shot Johnnies.
Nope.
No, we
He,
ran
on the
into
other
this very same
hand,
problem ourselves when we first encountered it.
is going to take less. He's only going to take a little bit of damage, but he's getting up in Nemi's face.
Can you also put a thing on Torquil so that we can see where his difficult terrain is?
He has one.
Yeah, I got an aura right now.
Can we all see it?
Invisible
You can,
glass.
yeah.
Oh,
Do
there it
note it
is.
doesn't affect y'all.
Yes, I know, but it is gonna affect him.
Yeah, that's why I was keeping track of it.
Okay.
But he gets up. He does just manage to get
Is
up
it
there.
15-foot radius or within 15 feet?
It's in 15 feet.
You're gonna want to go to the square.
I was looking at it a second ago. What is it? 15 feet. Within 15 feet. Yeah, it is a square. So,
Good.
Does that change it?
not really.
Hold on.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
By
because
quite a bit.
he started his journey like back here.
He only
Which
moved
means he-
15 feet. Or no, he was here, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
10,
So that'll be 10,
20, 30.
20, 30.
Okay, so instead of that way, he's going to go this way because you can see the vines. He's going to go down here and he's going to take a shot at me. Oh, I thought that was a crit. That was one of y'all. That is going to be a 9. That's going to miss. Brings us to Doot. Doot's in the back. Doot's going, don't die, bitch.
Good.
Take some HP. His Axie has, like, none. That's a lot of Doot's magic, so Lunaretta.
I'll pop up over here. Then, which one was the guy who I casted Dissonant Whispers on?
The guy next to Ruben.
Him. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery.
Gotcha.
I thought it was the guy next to Toshinori, because it wasn't the guy
No.
who was like, "Oh shit."
The guy up front's the guy that dove behind cover. The guy that ran back is just south of him. That is going to be a fail. Take 2 damage. Disadvantage on his next attack.
What you
And-
doing, Luna?
And that'll be the turn.
Xerxes, give us some of that Eldritch Blast.
Hmm.
Wait, why do I have the Doom symbol on?
Mm.
I didn't reckless that last time.
I did not put it there. It's probably from
I'm
last
gonna
session.
go here. And am I good to shoot through Torkoal?
Yeah.
I just
Okay,
shoot
cool.
Just
As long
shoot
as there's
them
not
between my legs.
3 people, Torquil counts as 2.
Okay. Then I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Gotcha. Is
Right
you
between
take that shot as well, but you get a little
Oof.
too close to Torquil's dangly bits, and you overestimate the shot hitting the ground.
That's
Oi!
it for me.
Watch the meat and veg.
Anything
Well,
else
at
from
least he
Xerxes?
raised it.
Anything else from Xerxes?
Nope, that's gonna be it for me.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to whoever's after that. That's going to bring us to Axie, who's going to call out that there's more of them coming. She managed to slow some of them down, but some of them got through. She is going to move this way. She's going to move here and take a shot at the one through Lunaretta and Nimi. She's also going to try a recharge. That's going to fail, I think. Yeah, that fails for her. So she's just going to go with a simple firebolt. It's a crit fail.
Oh, and the crit success on the other side, that is insult to injury.
You'd be surprised how
That feels
often that
good.
happens.
Yeah, but I still wish it was the other way around.
Yeah. That's going to bring us to this guy. He's fighting with Toshinori, so he's going to strike. They're rolling high. That's 2021, 11 damage. Does Toshinori have damage resistance? I think he does. Yes, he does. That's going to be 5 damage against Toshinori.
Let's say he is a werewolf.
Yeah. Which brings us to Torquil.
All right, Torquil is gonna head on over to this guy right here. So you like shooting at women, Try shooting at me. And he's gonna recklessly swing freedom at him.
Gotcha. That
15.
is going to hit. It's going to do 18 damage. She's hurt, but still standing.
Now I should have the Doom symbol on him.
Yeah.
That's it for Torkel.
Alrighty. Brings us top of the round. Toshinori's going to do some healing. How much do you regenerate? That much. As Toshinori is going to take a shot at the guy directly behind the wall, since he's the only one that can get at him. He is going to... You want to see what tests, so you're not going to... Great weapon. So you're just going to use your normal attack. Swoop.
I completely forgot it's really hard to kill werewolves unless it's like with silver.
That is going to hit. He is going to dish out 10 total damage.
That's a good thing
Low
we're not on the
magical
floor,
weapon.
man.
Which will then bring us to this guy who's fighting a Reuben. Slash, one going for an overhand. Reuben manages to block it, and then he's going to try to kick Reuben's foot out from under him, but Reuben is standing strong. Oh, Reuben.
His mistake was going for an overhand against a short creature. Ruben is not going to let that mistake stand, though, as he is responding with his own underhand swing with the long sword.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Good hit.
23, 5 points of slashing damage, and the Wrathful Smite finally goes off. Do we want to use the original roll from when I first did it, or do you want me to
Just
reroll?
reroll it because I don't know where it is.
Okay, that would be 1d6 of psychic damage, 4 points of psychic damage, and a, let me see here, I believe wisdom save from the target. Yep, there we go.
Alrighty. And this guy even had less of a chance to hit you. He had a disadvantage. Wisdom save or become frightened.
Mm-hmm. DC of 12.
That is a 19. He is unbothered by your smallness.
Yeah, very much a fool me once, sham on you kind of thing. Already been frightened by one dragonoid.
Alrighty. Anything else
Yeah.
from Reuben?
Going to use a bonus action Child Divinity to get a spell slot back.
Gotcha.
And that is all.
Alrighty, that brings us to the mages in the back. We're going to take advantage of Torkel's recklessness to lay into him as a pair of scorching rays come flying down the way. There's going to be 6 total shots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is going to be a 16, a 13, a 21, a crit, an 18, and a 21. You have a 14. Only one of those miss. Is Torquil...
Hold on. Let me see here.
By the way, my concentration drops now since I expended
Yeah.
the raffle tonight, right?
Yeah, you're not concentrating on anything anymore.
I'm going to use my lucky feat to re-roll one of those.
Which one?
You said there was a crit?
Yep.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay, roll 20, or d20. It's going to miss. The others still hit, though. So let's see. That hits. That hits. That misses. That hits. And that hits. That is a total of 7, 5, 7, 9. As you are going to take a total of 28 fire damage.
Whatever. It doesn't say it's a reaction, so I can use. That lucky is not a reaction, so let me just see here. Where is it? Where is it?
Do you have any Stone's Endurance left? I thought you used all of them.
Yes, I got one left.
Gotcha.
And that's a D12, right? Yep, a D12 plus my con modifier. Come on, 4. It doesn't affect that, does it?
That's your
Wait,
con,
no,
doesn't it?
ability check. Yeah, 4, so that would be 6, but let me check something. Attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw. I don't think that affects it. So I take off 6 points from that damage.
So 22.
All right.
Still a pretty hardy
Alright.
hit from the two mages in the back.
But I
Miscast.
managed to weather the worst of it.
Yep. To the back.
No.
Nimmy.
Do I want to move? I am going. I think I'm gonna Eldritch Blast first, though specifically the one in front of Torquil.
That is going to hit.
Not the best damage.
But it's enough. As you catch him in the face, the mask cracks and he collapses.
I slashed him up good beforehand.
And then Nemi's going to sidestep over here. So then I'm a little bit behind. Yeah, because the wall's in the way of this one attacking me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Yes.
Okay,
He
then
can
yeah, I'm
still
gonna.
attack you, but he's at disadvantage.
It's more likely that he's gonna go after Toshinori.
Yeah, Toshinori is a bit in the way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stand there.
You got a wall of stone and a wall of meat between you.
Pretty much.
And it's a wall of werewolf meat. Unless you count Torquil, who is the other corner of that wall.
I'm fine. I'm sitting pretty.
Alrighty. That will bring us to this guy who is dead, which brings us to Doot. Doot's just kind of here. He's going to take a look. He's looking. He doesn't have much of magic. So he's just kind of saving it. So he's over here. He doesn't want to die at the moment. So, Moonretta!
Here. And so I'll be right here. Then I'm gonna pop a vicious mockery on this dude here.
Gotcha.
Jesus.
That is a 12, so it's going to affect 1 damage, disadvantage on next strike.
And that'll be a turn.
Gotcha. That's going to bring us to Xerxes. Xerxes, it looked like you were going to shoot the guy next to Ruben.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Gotcha. That's going to hit. As yet another bolt of energy is going to slam into him, but he is still standing.
And I'm gonna take a step. I'm gonna go here,
Gotcha.
and that's it.
Alrighty, that is going to bring us to Axie. Axie's out of targets. So she's going to have to move down that way, taking a little bit of cover. She wants to come here so she has a shot. She is going to attempt to recharge first. She successfully recharges, but she doesn't have enough targets. So she's going to use a firebolt, which misses. She's rather beat up, so crit fails are not surprising. This guy has disadvantage as he goes for Toshinori. Slash. That is a 16 and a 12. Both of those are going to miss. Brings us to Torquil.
All right. Well, Torquil is going to head down this way. Boop.
Torquil, remember that there's a thing right there in front of Ruben. It's hidden underneath the body.
Oh, right. Okay. Forget what was what that. Oh, I can hit escape. So Torko's gonna head down that way, that way. I guess I can only make it here. That's fine. Giving advantage to flanking with Ruben.
You would have to squeeze, so you'd lose 5 feet.
Okay, so right here.
Mm-hmm.
And not to play devil's advocate, but he's step through 2 of the teleporters, right?
No.
Oh,
The teleporters are broken. Remember.
right.
But I'm going to swing on this fucker in front of me
Gotcha.
recklessly.
How reckless.
So goddamn reckless.
Alrighty. That is going to hit for 16 damage, which definitely cleaves him.
He just falls apart.
Cool.
I point my sword at the mages. I'm coming for you fuckers next. You nearly singed my mustache.
Torgrol, you've got a problem.
Do I?
Yeah. Because as you're saying that, reinforcements are running in.
Oh yeah. Fucked. I call out to Lunar. You might need to re-up your spell real quick.
Okay, you have that. But what were you? As you see, a lot of people come running in.
Okay, so Torquil is going to use his bonus action Second Wind.
This is at the start of the new round. You're already done.
Oh, god damn
When
it, I
they
forgot.
run
I
in.
knew I was going to do something.
So, yeah, there's a problem. You've got incoming. As well, you can see a pair of 2 taller creatures, probably half dragon, like Laganosa is. But this one is black and one is red.
We might need to redo one of our mistakes.
Which is
The one you were about to make.
Oh,
We might need to bring the roof down on these fuckers.
That's going to bring us to Toshinori. He
You
is
can't see without
unfortunately going
seeing.
to miss. Brings us to this guy who's dead. Ruben, you can see reinforcements have arrived. You're in trouble.
Well, real quick, I like to think Doshinori missed that because he did a double take when we said we need to bring the roof down again.
You drop the roof on him again.
I still feel bad about it.
But yeah, Ruben's going to take a swing on the enemy in front of him. Oof, just an 11. Knew I should have moved to get flanking.
You also know there are forces in the back that could help.
Forces in the back, like
The
the,
lizards.
the lizards. The lizards need to come help.
right. Ruben's gonna risk an opportunity attack because he's going to move past the enemy.
Gotcha. He is going to take that swing on you. That's going to be
Okay.
a 16, which I think hits.
That just makes it, yeah.
That's going to be 4 slashing damage against you.
Okay, not the worst. Ruben will bear through it as he, let's see, that's 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet. He's gonna yell back to his compatriots, "Fall back, get the lizards. We got a lot of them incoming." And he's going to use the rest of his movement to get about here. And since that one used its opportunity attack, the rest of the team is free to move without triggering it.
Torkel's got a problem.
Yep.
Torkel's got a big problem, as one of them is going to cast Scorching Ray at advantage.
Uh,
It's going to be a 22, a
Yay.
15, and a 25. All of them are going to
Mhm.
hit. You are going to take a total of 12 plus 14, 26 fire damage from just that one. Then there are a pair of firebolts coming at you from the original two you were fighting.
How much damage did you say?
26.
All right.
Then they're going to crit again, and then they're going to hit again.
Okay, so I'm using a lucky point on that crit.
Okay, roll a d20.
Motherfucker.
It's keeping the crit. As
I
that
mean-
is going to be another 13, 21 fire damage. As you are getting
Torquil's down.
bombed.
Yep, Torquil's down. I only had 20 left.
Oh no.
Now, see, if I had been able to, if I had remembered the goddamn second win before that, I would still be up, but I forgot.
Nimmy's gonna tell Dude that Torpil's down.
Doot doot. As unfortunately, that drops Torkel's rage.
I don't have any more left.
And
Why?
unfortunately, they're too big for us to drag away.
Lunaretta can drop that at any point in time. Actually, they ended at the end of Lunaretta's turn at round 3. Torkel's shrunk anyway.
right.
I just like to imagine that when he took the barrage of fire spells, he just like deflated like a balloon, losing all the air out of him.
It's
Nimmy,
horrible.
what are you gonna do? You
Oh.
can hear the female dragon. Do you speak Draconic?
Yes, I do.
No prisoners. There can be no one left. Kill them all.
Oh,
Who's
yay.
that coming from?
The red dragonborn.
Well, I better
Okay.
start on my new character.
Nimmy's gonna turn to the fire lizards behind us and in Primordial, which this is gonna fucking hurt because she needs them all to hear this. She's gonna call out in Primordial that we need help.
You see, they are still in somewhat of a daze over there. They're milling about this room. With the way they've acted in the past, you're pretty sure falling back to them is the only way to get them involved.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
Nimmy's
why
gonna call out.
Retreat.
Yeah, Nimmy's gonna call back to the group to fall back because that's the only way we're gonna get help. That being said,
If you want to dash, you don't have to worry about an opportunity attack from the guy. He already's Ruben.
yeah. I am going to temporarily step into Lunaretta's spot. Or no, I'm not.
I just realized one. I couldn't go into Heroes Last Stand thing.
You could,
I
but you
mean-
didn't bring it up. So we didn't.
God damn it.
Nimmy's gonna stand right there. Or 5, 10.
I'm gonna be honest, I
Okay.
forgot about it.
Yeah, what the
It's
hell?
so long. Hey, you forgot about it too.
It's been so long.
Yeah, it's still our job to remember. That's shit that we can do. Nimmy's going to hit this one with an Eldritch Blast. Da, 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 da. Did I lose connection?
No, you hit with a 20.
Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't hear anything, which was the issue.
We were waiting for you.
Fair. Okay.
Just need damage. 9. As you get a good shot on him, he is going to stumble a little bit, but he's still standing.
Okay, so that I've moved 10.
And
I'm
you
going.
saw the bonus action dash from Expedius, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna move there so that I'm not blocking people to run.
Gotcha.
So once Axie and Xerxes back the fuck up, I'll move my or not them. Once everyone starts running that way, I will follow with my last 5 feet. I just don't want to block people.
Gotcha. This guy's going to be running forward. We're going to kick this guy out of the way. As he is going to attempt to jump Toshinori. Slash. That is, one of them's going to get through Toshinori's defense, dishing out a total of 2 damage. Which brings us to this woman, who is much more the problem, as she is going to be doing what? I don't know why that's broken.
Because they ate it.
They are going to rush over here. And they are going to blast a cone of fire. That's not a cone. Give me a cone.
Oh, they're standing on Torkoal.
Yep.
Oh, that's just disrespectful.
They're going to blast it up there, catching Lunaretta, Toshinori, and Xerxes.
Are they at least catching their ally in that?
Nope. That's why they're standing on Torkoal.
Ah.
Thank God I'm resistant to fire.
I need a dex save from those in the line.
I'm at. Is this disadvantage? It
Do you have
is.
disadvantage on saves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dex saving throw.
There's something
Come on.
odd about these flames, Xerxes.
Oh
They are black flames and blast right through fire resistance.
I shouldn't have said anything.
As that is going to be a total of 12 fire damage.
Oof.
Well, Xerxes, you have the 5 temp.
Yeah.
It's
And that
gone now,
retaliates
but you had
cold,
it.
right?
Hey man, that's less fire damage.
And hey, that retaliates with cold damage.
It does.
Does that do if it's melee specifically? Or is it just any?
I don't know.
I
I
think
don't
it's
think
melee
it's
specifically.
I can put it in the chat for you if you want.
Please do. A melee attack, yeah.
Yeah, it's melee attack.
Yeah.
I had a
Damn.
feeling. So
Well,
that is what she's
at
up
least
to.
it ate some of that damage for you.
Worth.
That's gonna bring us to Doot. Doot's holding his action because that bitch is standing on Torkoal. This guy is looking around in the back. He's not paying all that much attention to y'all as of yet. This guy is going to be rushing this way, doing a dash, getting all the way over here.
How many fire
Lunaretta.
traps does he throw off?
Huh?
How many fire traps does he trigger with that?
None, actually.
I just moved past this one, didn't he?
Nope, they went around it.
Oh.
Uh,
That's
Also-
one the line went right through it, though.
No, he went like right next to it. He went like through the
Alright.
squares, but beneath it. But yeah, that brings us to Lunaretta as Nemi. There's a bitch on
Yeah.
the other side now.
Okay, well, her standing there is my thing. All right. Ruben's just over there now.
We were told to retreat.
Alright, you know what? I think I will be dipping out. And like, and I'm gonna have to dash.
Gotcha.
Right there. And sorry, how much damage did we take from the
12.
the cone? It was 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
12 fiery damages.
Okay, cool. But yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alright. Xerxes, what are you doing?
I should be running, but I think it'd be really funny if I took a shot at this one.
Gotcha.
I mean, you can take a shot and then run.
That was
Mhm.
the plan.
You see, she almost manages to get behind a large shield, but you catch her just barely on the shoulder. Do me some damage.
So it hits?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't seem particularly bothered by it, though.
Worth. All right. And then I'm going to go. Let's see. How far can I go? I'm going to go up here.
If y'all look in artwork, I can show you the two dragon that are running in.
Mhm.
Where would you say?
Damn, she's spicy.
Oh, this one's a mage fighter.
I
Okay.
thought you said you were posting an artwork.
I did.
It did.
It is.
Why is the
Right.
last thing I see Ruben?
It's under Ruben.
Yeah. Scroll down.
That I don't see it.
Might just take a minute to
And
go
let
through.
me refresh the roll 20.
Alrighty. Anything else from Xerxes?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Axie. Axie is going to back off, taking cover here, leaning around, ready to take a shot as soon as they can. They've already got their recharge, so they're chilling. This guy's going to be rushing up. They're going to go around this way. He's going to step on this, triggering that one down there, wherever it is. Actually, where is that one? Oh no, it's already out. So this guy's running over this way, just on the move. This guy's going for an attack against Toshinori. That is Toshinori. That's a 17 of 14. Toshinori's holding his ground. That brings us to another one of the mages. This one's going to be coming up. They're going to take cover. They're trying to lay down on Toshinori. So we've got some flames scorching through. That is going to be an 18, which hits Toshinori and dishes out 6 fiery damages. Bringing us to the unconscious Torquil. Gotcha. That'll bring us to the last of the mages. Just coming in here to use this room as cover. They're going to take a shot at Toshinori.
I thought you were about to kill me.
No,
for a second
he'd have
there.
disadvantage. It's going to be a 10 as Toshinori manages to duck it. Which brings us to Toshinori himself. He is going to come this way. He is going to kick this woman full in the chest. Not hard enough to get her back, but long enough he can grab Torquil. And then
Gotta love this
he is
Sparta kick.
falling back. With he can go 5, 20, 30. He's over there. He's got him
Yeah, I
on
don't
over
think
his
it was
shoulder.
holding right now. Oh,
Hmm?
Which
sorry.
means Duke can heal him now that he's
Which is
because
what
he's
Duke
held
is
in
holding.
action.
Yep. So we've got some attacks of opportunity going against Boyo here. First for a scimitar, which is going to miss. Then more worrisome is this woman has a spear coated in fire. She's going to try to get him. As soon as he turns, she spears it into the back of his shoulder, dishing out 11 piercing, down to 5, and 7 fire damage. He also needs a con save, which he is going to fail, as you can see the wound is currently on fire.
Joyful.
But Toshinori's got him back. Dude's going to use the last of the Dude magic. Do a second level cure wounds to give out a total of 16 plus 7 is 23 HP back to Torquil.
Thank you.
Live, bitch.
I live again.
Which will then bring us to Ruben.
Okay. Let's see here. First and foremost, going to use a bonus action. Well, first and foremost, using my 2 last hero points to get a short rest ability free spin, which I'm using on Channel Divinity, which I'm using bonus action to get 1 last spell slot back with.
Gotcha.
And let's see here. And for my main action, yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna spend that exact same spell slot. And I am going to... Wait, just gotta make sure they are within range. Yes, just barely. Okay, so Ruben is going to take some of the blood from his wounds, and he is going to throw it forward as it starts to glow, as he is casting Bane. I'm going to need a charisma saving throw from uh, this warrior, and the half dragon.
Gotcha. That is a charisma save. Yes, it is. The half dragon saves, but both of those guys fail.
Alright, so they'll have a minus d4 going forward. I'll put the concentration on Ruben. And he is just going to use his movement to retreat towards the lizard folk. Or not lizard folk, fire newt folk. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Calling back to his compatriots. Full retreat, guys. Move it, move it. And that's his turn.
That's going to bring us to these mages as they are moving up. They are staying behind cover for the moment. Bring us to Niemi.
Nimi is going to make the executive decision to look at Toshinori. His wounds on fire.
Yes.
This is what we're gonna call a hope and pray situation. Take 15 healing.
Gotcha. The wound does not go out, but he does look better.
Well, with a shot. I'll try and put it out next turn, or just run. Uh, bonus action to get to here.
Gotcha. That's going to bring us to this guy. He is coming right up after Toshinori. He doesn't give a fuck that he's baned. That's a crit,
Oof.
which Bane doesn't
Fuck
affect.
you.
That's another crit, which that also doesn't affect. Alright, we're trying to kill Toshinori here. That is going to be...
I'm really glad that I healed him.
That's 9 plus 7 for a total of 16, down to 8.
I imagine both times he stabbed right into the fire wound. Just really getting that knife in there and twisting it.
Which brings us to this woman, who is coming forward uninterested in most of what's going on, as she is after this wolfy boy, as she is going to flip her spear in hand and start ramming it into Toshinori. Toshinori manages to bat the first one out of the way, but she comes in again, spearing him through the upper arm, dishing out 6 piercing and 1 fire. So not as much, only doing a total of 4 fire damage to him. As he is holding his ground. As Doot is going to... He's going to do some healer kitten. Take 8 more HP, Torquil.
Thank you.
And don't forget to put the thing on your token.
As this guy in the back is still looking at things over there. Seems mostly unfazed by the fighting. This guy's going to lean around the corner and take a shot at one of the mages in the back, aiming for Lunaretta. It is a 14, which hits Lunaretta in her low AC. That is going to be 7 piercing and 6 poison for a total of 13 damage. Lunaretta.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, we're still on a full retreat, I think.
Oh, yeah, dude ran back after that. He's over here.
I'm just gonna full sprint. And I can end up like right here.
Gotcha.
And that'll be her turn.
Xerxes.
I'm gonna move here. Wait. How far away is this one? All right. I'm gonna go behind Ruben, and then I'm gonna take another Eldritch Blast at the red one,
Gotcha.
just because I can. Dang.
You see she gets her shield up and smacks it out of the way, almost hitting Toshinori with the rebounding bolt.
Well, that's it for me.
That's going to bring us to Axie. Axie now has some people that are clumped together.
I was gonna say, did anything trigger her held action before?
I forgot to do that. So we're going to throw out a firebolt and something else.
We're going. That's funny.
Because she's dropping that. So, first things first. Let's get that firebolt out. She's aiming for that
I
first
should
guy.
note. I should note Bane gives that D4 on saves as well.
Yep. She's going to get that first one. Blasting him for a total of 1 fire. Wait, Axie, you have a thing for this, don't you? She treats that as a 2, so it becomes a 2. 2 fire damage, and then she's going to bomb those 3 down there. So dex saves.
bitch.
Doesn't even need Bane. Nobody's ready for it.
Actually, just straight up tossing a grenade down the hallway.
These two aren't resistant. Where's Axie's thing? Here it is. She's gonna throw down a flame burst. A pretty big flame burst. She's gonna blast those two. She blasts through resistance, so she does some pretty good damage to the Red Dragonborn as well. As Axie is done. Brings us to this guy. He is going to come running up this way. Going around. He's going to take the dash. Advancing on. Toshinori gets an attack. Torquil is still waking up, but he's got a disadvantage attack if he wants to take it. Toshinori's not going to use his because he wants to make sure this red dragon bitch don't get out. Oh no, he's about to have his turn. He's going to try to stop it. Toshinori does get a shot in for 12. Oh, also, all of those guys got knocked prone, so he doesn't even make it this far. He makes it about there because he had to get up first.
Very nice.
He's still in the way.
Raven, are you gonna take an op? Or wait, no, you can't
Can I?
now.
Yeah. He's just at disadvantage.
Now hold on. If
No,
the
he's
one
still
guy
within 5 feet of Torquil.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't get out of the way.
He
Unfortunately.
could if he had gotten where if he hadn't had to stand up, but
So he's going to take there, and he's going to take a shot. Disadvantage at Nimi. That's an 18. It's going to hit. 8 piercing, 6 poison.
total?
Yep. 14.
Thank you.
You hacked somebody at some point, didn't you? Is that what you're concentrating on?
Nope. Nope. Expeditious retreat.
Okay, that's what it is.
I'm just trying to see if I have a thing. I don't. I don't have a thing.
You keep it?
I keep it barely, but I keep it.
Yep. So he is actually. That's an 18. What's your AC? 14? No, he's still gonna hit you even with Bane.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. And ask about Bane because you could still roll a 4 and I'd still get hit.
This guy's gonna lean around, take a shot at Toshinori. Flop. Toshinori's gonna slice it out of the air as he's trying to cover for Torquil. Brings us to the mages. This guy is dashing all the way over here.
They're helping it.
Torquil, you are prone as of the current moment as Toshinori had to drop you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use half my movement to get the fuck up. Take a step up behind this guy who's not paying attention. Surprise, motherfucker! And swing at him recklessly with my sword.
Gotcha. That's gonna hit.
Ignore all that extra damage. Just 13.
13, still enough.
I literally surprised motherfucker him to death.
Yep.
Raz, bitch.
But you are still much too far up.
And we're all retreating to that other room, so
Trample the body.
yep, I'm just gonna walk right over the bloody mess I made of this person, but that's all I can go. Oh wait, no. That's all I can go.
Yep. Alrighty. Brings us to this guy as he's gonna take his turn to run across. He triggers the flames, but they don't seem to bother him. Brings us Toshinori. Toshinori, unfortunately, is going to take some fire damage here.
On the plus side, he can give it back twofold to the prone fire dragon.
He is going to heal a little bit, but he is trying. As he is going to go for not the fire dragon, but the other one. As he is going to Great Weapon Master this time. That is an... Nope, he has advantage. That's still a miss. And he is going to back off. Giving both of them disadvantage attacks. That's going to miss. She's also going to miss as Toshinori falls back. Ruben.
All right. Ruben is going to call out to Nimi. You're the one who speaks the language. Give him the attack order. And he
Do
is
they
going...
still look dazed?
Yes, that hasn't changed.
Yeah. The enemy needs to get closer, Ruben.
Ah, god damn it. All right, keep retreating, everyone. And he is going to use his movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is going to hold his action. If any of the enemy clear this threshold here with the crisscrossing chains, he is going to fire out a firebolt.
Gotcha, gotcha. Anything else?
That is his turn.
Brings us to the mages, who are waiting for the moment, getting in position. That's going to bring us to Nimi.
Nimi is going. I mean, I'm at disadvantage anyway, so I mean, I might as well hit the red one.
Gotcha. You are going to hit. As you're going to do a little bit of damage, but she is still getting back up and moving.
As I'm gonna look at Axie and just kind of, keep going back. I'm gonna get over there.
Gotcha. Well, that's going to bring us to this guy who's going to push his way back onto his feet. And he is going to be coming up this way, getting caught in another boom. He is going to manage to dodge it.
Yep, he left his name behind.
Yeah, I'm going to move it here in a second.
Yeah, I don't suppose that would
3
help
damage.
against his dodge.
No.
Ah. That high, huh?
He's going to get over here and attack Torquil. Swing, swing. Is a 12 and a 14. 14's going to hit. 4 slashing
Bane?
damage. Oh, yeah, Bane. Yeah. I need a Bane token. Do I have a Bane one in here? No, I don't.
I mean, you got the spinning thing.
Yeah, but I don't have a thing for it.
What they mean is that they need a macro.
Ah.
That's why I'm being dumb. Test. Test. There we go. Save. I forgot to give it a name. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be -3, which makes it miss. So no damage to Torquil. Thanks to Bane.
Visually, if I may add, the blood spray at Ruben threw out before, in this instance, it drips down, gets into his eyes, and throws off the swing.
Yep, and I've lost my computer screen. One moment. That's going to bring us Red Dragonborn. So I have to attempt to fix my screen. Does that work? There we go. Alrighty. That will then bring us to this woman who is going to get up with a hiss. She is going to rush forward, kicking this guy out of the way without a care. She is going to jump up and take a giant stab at Torquil. I'm happy she didn't have advantage. As Torquil, you narrowly manage to dodge a spear to the face. Second one's going to flip around, however, and then get you in a gut. That one is going to crit.
I am going to use a luck point on that.
Gotcha.
And that's the last of my luck.
Unlucky.
And please, yes.
You see it coming in slow motion, and your lucky ass trips over something as you're trying to back over, quickly sending your body back and making the spear miss. You lucky little bastard.
I accidentally fall into that hip swing TikTok dance.
Let's go and bring us to Doot. Doot's in the back trying to help. Doot's going to go over here. He is going to do some Doot healing. He's going to crit fail again to give Axie 8 HP. You can hear the woman hissing in Draconic, very annoyed that at the party being in the way. But it is.
Maybe
Ruben-
just.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, 1 second. How far away is she? Nimi's just in a quiet voice and Draconic, just going to tell her, "You could turn around and go the fuck away."
This
And then
guy
is going to
is
proceed to spit blood on the floor.
going to be coming up this way at a jog. The blade will be here. Press on. As you see a bloody grin from the woman as flames dance in her eyes. That's going to bring us to this guy. He's going to come around the corner, and he's not going to come around the corner. Actually, yeah, he is. He's going to come around the corner, charge this way, and try to hit Torquil.
God damn it.
Swing, swing. That is a pair of 12s. That's going to miss. Loretta. Torquil's going to go over run up there.
I'm still dipping. Hey. Is the door closed or open?
It's not a door, so it's fine. You can just go by the statue.
Oh, okay, cool. I think I'm gonna end up here.
Okay.
With a full dash. That'll be a turn.
Gotcha. Xerxes, what you doing?
I'm gonna take a step back towards Ruben. And then I'm gonna blast the red one.
Gotcha. That is barely going to get over her shield.
Nice.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty. This is going to bring us to Axie. Axie's a little close to what's going on, so she is going to take a dash action of her own to go all the way back here. Doot is going to be clinging on for dear life, which will bring us to this guy who is dead. This guy, he's going to be coming out around. He's rushing all the way up this way with the dash. Making it
And
harder
he
for
just crossed the 2 chains, which triggers my held action.
Yep.
And I think that gives me an opportunity attack, right?
Nope. He'd be out on the far right.
He's out of my. He came out of my reach,
He was never in your reach.
wasn't he? I thought he moved like right here. I could have sworn.
No, he moved right to the right of that.
God dang it!
That's
So
gonna
that's a
hit.
21. Yep.
I thought moving in that on those sides was double action, double movement.
You are correct. It actually is. So how far would you actually get? He'd get. He's taking a dash. He'd still get up there. He
All
only
right.
moved 50.
And he gets 3 points of fire damage for his trouble.
Gotcha. Poor Krill. You're a little surrounded there, bud.
Yeah, you may want to take a disengage.
I do. I really do. I'm going to take a disengage.
She's gonna
Be the cops.
sentinel you. Kidding.
I'm gonna fuck off over here. I'm gonna spit some choice Gaelic curses at them and fuck off back over this way. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind this time to get some more healing.
Gotcha.
That is a D. What is that again? It was a D10 plus my fire level. 6, 7.
Alrighty. Is that it for Torquil?
That's all I can do.
Alrighty. It's going to bring us to this guy who's going to come here. He's going to lean around the corner and he's going to take a shot at Toshinori, being the one furthest. Actually, he's not even aiming for Toshinori. There's guys fighting Toshinori. He's going to aim for that lizard.
Weren't they? They weren't doing anything. Now they're gonna do some shit.
As that is going to nail the lizard, and the lizard is going to start with burn with black fire, as that lizard is now pissed off. As all of these lizards are joining the combat.
Angry lizard noises.
That will bring us then to Toshinori. As he is going to do some healing. He is going to take an attack at the guy in front of him. That is a 19. Oh, he's great weapon mastering, apparently. As he is going to cleave straight through this guy's chest. And then he is going to back off. He isn't going to use his great weapon because he doesn't want to advance. Ruben.
Alrighty. The lizards are clearly going to engage now, so Ruben is going to slink his way down here and join in holding the line of the hallway. He's going to hold an attack. If anyone gets within 5 feet of him, he is going to lash out with his longsword.
Gotcha. You can hear the mages in the back yelling something in Draconic. Seems to be instructions about how to deal with these lizards. As this guy is going to run forward, peek around the corner, and you see another more strangely purplish black fire that gets launched this time that is going to streak over the lizard's head next to you, Ruben.
Next to me.
The one that's right next to you, the lizard.
Oh, that one.
As another one of these guys comes running out, he is going to take cover over here, crouching behind it, and he is going to take a shot of his own. That is a 14. That is going to hit. As this one gets hit, and you see the flames do more damage than they should. As the lizard starts to squirm as the flames lick over their body.
Just to clarify, when you say more damage than it should, do you mean like
Vulnerable, yeah.
regular fire damage or anti-fire damage?
It seems to be doing more damage to that lizard than it should be. As a second bolt hits and does more damage. Also, you remember these things being immune to fire. The fact they're burning is a problem.
Yeah, the fact that they're taking damage at all is concerning.
Nimmy, what you doing?
Being concerned. Quick question.
Yeah.
How bad is the cave-in going to be if I cast a shatter on these motherfuckers?
Considering the ceiling's already damaged, chances are it could bring down the entire building. You definitely stop them from getting where you're trying to get for now, or where they're trying to get. But
Put it this
Let's not bring
way.
up the whole building.
I'm not trying to bring down the whole building. I just want to bring down that hallway.
It might not bring down way back here where y'all are and where the forge is, but it's definitely going to collapse most of that front.
I'm sorry, but that's just not how
Is it
structural
going?
integrity
Okay,
works.
here's my question. Is my companions at risk for this collapse?
Toshinori, Torkel, and Ruben might be at the edge of it. But if y'all get another turn back and get in that room back, you'll be fine.
But the thing is, if I wait another turn, these guys are going to be up closer and it's no longer going to matter.
They look like they're taking somewhat of defensive positions, at least with the mages. The bigger issue is you getting locked in here.
I mean, that dragon seemed to clear the way just fine.
With the first one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing, is that at the end of the day, it was made very clear to us, is that we have to be ready to put down our lives for this. So this is Nimi holding up that end of the bargain. Nimi is going to hold. She is going to telepathically tell that front line to move back. She's got an idea. And I am going to hold. Once they all move back, I am casting Shatter.
Gotcha. Alrighty. That is going to bring us to this guy. He is going to be running forward with his Bane. He wants to stab a lizard. He is going to be slashing out as the black flames suddenly flick around his sword as well. As both of them hit, as he is going to slice apart that lizard next to you, Ruben.
Well, if Knife in the Bane helps it.
No, that was an 18 and a 24.
Ah, well.
This lizard's coming, stumbling up, ready to do some assistance.
Oh, but before I forget, this guy moved within 5 feet of Ruben, so he triggered the opportunity attack.
Yeah, both of you are gone. Scimitar, gonna be 4 damage to him. Ruben's gonna hit.
Alright.
10
And 10 points of
damage,
slashing damage from Ruben.
as he is gonna fall as well. Which means I don't need
Ruben
damage anymore.
just growls in Draconic. Blood for blood.
Blood for the blood gods.
Which brings us to this woman who also doesn't care. She's running forward. She is going to go for a strike against the lizard as well, as they seem to have some kind of issue. Both of her strikes are going to hit. She is going to do a total of 7, 16, 22, 44 damage to this lizard as it detonates, the black flames screaming around it. Dude, where is Dude? Dude's way back there in the back going, oh god, I've been kidnapped. As that is going to bring us to this guy, as he is advancing as well. He is going to reach out with his hand and send out a fire of his own. He is going to nail the lizard next to Toshinori, dishing out a total of 12 damage. That brings us to this guy. He's also coming forward. He is going after Toshinori. Both of those are going to hit. Toshinori is going to take 15 damage down to 7. Which brings us to Lunaretta.
Vicious Mockery on this there.
Gotcha. Wisdom save. That's going to be a fail. 1, but most importantly, she has disadvantage. Anything else?
And Nimi said to take like one step back.
She said to fall back for
Are these for the front line, right? Okay, so I think I'm fine
Yep.
here. So, you know,
You could
I'm
still
gonna-
retreat.
Eh.
Retreating's
there
not
you
a
go.
bad option. It's just
Yeah.
it's specifically the front line. Only the front line heard me tell them to back up.
I'll be right there. And she'll just like look at this one lava creature, just kind of nod her head and say sup. That'll be her turn.
That brings us to Axie. Axie's gonna throw down some more fire, aiming from the scorched guy on the left. She is gonna hit, dishing out 6 total damage. Brings us to this guy, who's gonna be coming running forward, trying to attack this woman. He's got some nudie goodness. That is a 7 and a 9. He's gonna miss. This guy is dead, which brings us to these guys. He's going to move up with his friend, lean around the corner, throw some fire downwind at Ruben.
Mm-hmm.
That is this guy. That is going to be an 8. That misses, bringing us to Torquil.
Alright, because we want to get going as fast as possible, Torquil is going to eat the opportunity attack, move over here. Grab
That's 3 opportunity attacks.
2.
2.
I think just 2. Yeah. But grab Ruben and book it. I assume Ruben ain't fighting me. Oh
No,
my
he
god.
8 and an 18. You are going to take 11 piercing and 6 fire damage. I need to cause it. Oh, excuse me.
Oh shit.
You are
Bless
now
you.
slightly on fire.
How much damage did you say?
A total of 17.
17. Okay. I got the Ruben underneath my arm. We're going. And let's see here. That's normal movement, right? Because he's small. I can carry large.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 5. So that's 10. So so I'm good. Get back over here with Xerxes. Do your thing.
Alrighty.
Let's do this missionary spree.
That is going to bring us this guy. He's going to lean around, start launching some more fire. Whoop. That's going to be a 16, hitting that lizard on the right for 20 damage. That's going to bring us to the lizard. They're coming forward. Lizard's going to swing. The lizard's actually moving quick. He's going to get behind that shield, dishing out a total of 6 damage against this woman. This one's going to be stumbling his way. He's being the lizardy lizard lord. He's doing a dash, trying to get all the way back here. This one's going to attack the raider. Both of those are going to hit. That is going to be 10 damage. Bring this to the round. Toshinori is going to take a slash at the one in front of him. I keep forgetting to turn that off. It's 14. He's still going to hit, though. For a total of 21, as Toshinori is going to cleave them using his bonus action to make an attack against the one next to him. He's going to miss, as he is going to fall back. He's also going to do some healing.
Okay.
And let me, that clears the line.
Let me
Yep.
give Mimi a shatter template. Come on, give me shatter, please.
Bring down the roof. The roof is on shatter.
That's the hope.
And I imagine you're aiming for the roof itself, not them. You can control where you
Yeah.
want it now.
Yeah. Right there.
By the way, since my turn is about to come up, there was something I want to do simultaneously with Nimi's Shatter.
Give me a second. We need to see what happens.
Ooh, there.
DC
Maximum damage.
13. Or well, I guess it's the ceiling,
It's
so
a
it doesn't
ceiling.
matter.
Okay. Okay.
Is it just me, or does it sound like CC definitely was not expecting us to do this again?
One moment.
Dan, you confuzzled the raccoon.
Oh, it's not that. It's how bad this is.
Oh no.
You remember what I said when I said last time, right? If you hit
No,
that
because
area
I wasn't
again,
here.
it's probably going to collapse most of the exit.
We
The
were
dragon
told to.
blitz, anything that goes.
Yeah.
I did mention that structurally this place ain't working. It ain't great. It's already been weakened once.
Fuck it, we ball.
Also, because it's relevant, that thing I want to do might turn that may collapse into a definitely collapse.
What are you doing?
I mean, here's the other. Do you still do what you're gonna do? Because you just see Nimi hit the ground.
I want to use my action to use Thaumaturgy and amplify the blast.
Okay.
Can you do that?
No, but we're going to go with it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, CC, how fucked are we?
We might be at the end of the campaign.
Oh no.
Damn.
Oops. Hey,
Oh no.
we were
bro.
told to lay our lives down for this. This is what we were told to do.
Yeah. As all of that comes crashing down.
Oh. Oh.
That-
Oh,
that-
Okay.
Much better.
Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad yet.
You hear more crashing, though.
Are we still in combat? Can I start scooping people up and try to get to that dragon?
No.
Okay. You fucked up.
combat is over.
Hmm?
So, what are y'all gonna do?
I mean,
no
Nimi's gonna
more.
hit the floor.
Shit, Torquil's gonna run over, pick them up, and start heading back into that one chamber with the dragon.
Move, move, move.
No. Did we ever discuss a possibility of a back door? No. A side exit?
We done fucked up.
Uh, uh they uh sir, you wouldn't happen to have a, oh, I don't know, a secret entrance slash exit? And I'd be like asking this like lava creature here.
It's just staring at you.
I don't think these automatons can talk, Lunaretta. I think we gotta talk to the big guy.
Oh yes, but I need a, you know.
Let's
Alright,
just go.
fine.
As Torquil has like Nimi slung over his shoulder.
You have me, Sizzlewick, and then Merlin's in my pocket.
Well, you're a wayfish. You're
I
wayfish,
weigh less.
and
I weigh like 50 pounds.
yeah, I don't think I'm having any problem walking with all of you. I forgot.
Irvin will motion for Axel to follow. Yeah, okay, kid. You need a shoulder to lean on.
You see Axie's watching the rocks.
So
We have good news and bad news depending on your personal I guess priorities.
you know what?
Um
I'm gonna let Lunaretta let you know about this. Torquil takes a step back.
Parker, put me down.
which one would you like to hear first?
You're unconscious. You can't talk.
I'm not unconscious.
I thought you were unconscious.
No, they just
No.
collapsed.
I'm on 5 levels of exhaustion. I don't have movement.
Oh well, then Torquil kind of like stands you up and is just holding you up like while you have noodle limbs.
I'm going to take the silence as a no preference. So we will start with the bad news. There may have been something of a minor cave-in that resulted in effectively, oh, I don't know, half. Yeah, I would say about half the entire structure that we're in to go down. That also includes the exit. But on the bright side, we did do what was asked. And based on that, you wouldn't happen to have a, secret tunnel that leads out of this place?
There should be no secret tunnel. Only one entrance.
That is very fine, because I'm sure you have a solution for us. I mean, we saw malfunctioning teleporters. Surely you have a spare one that just so happens to work.
I'm pretty sure we just buried those under all that rubble, Lunaretta.
Well, yes, but maybe he has one in like a storage closet where he keeps brooms or something. I don't know.
You see Axie has walked away. She still seems to be glancing back. But as it goes to say something, you see the glow of the eyes in this dragon turn away from y'all and look back at the wreckage.
Oh shit!
And y'all
No,
hear it
no
start
way
to
they survived that.
growl as y'all start to hear a shift and a hiss.
Please tell me Toshinori moves the fuck out of the way.
He does not. But it isn't the rocks moving. You can see some kind of steam coming out. But that's not the issue. We all see a portal rip open for just a moment.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, good.
And
Oh, no.
two large draconic beasts step out. Can I get a history check from you, Ruben, with advantage?
Alrighty. Let's see here. To do history. Thank goodness for that advantage. That turns a 1 into a 14.
You feel your blood go cold. That.
You mean more so than usual?
Oh, yeah. That is an Abishai.
Abishai.
Abishai, yeah, that. Problem is, those are the direct emissaries of Tiamat. You are in
Yeah,
trouble.
Roman's getting the slid reptile eyes again as he gets a hand on his sword hilt. It ain't over, guys.
Oh, what the hell?
Exactly.
You know these things are some of the most terrifying things that Tiamat has in her order. These are the direct hands of her will.
By the way, above game, I'm not seeing them on the board right now. Are they in the hallway and
You
side
might.
of the place, or-
They are. You might not be able to
Oh,
see them.
wait, there it is. Yep.
As y'all see Toshinori step in the way, and they blast him to the ground.
Yeah.
As they
Wow.
run him over without a second thought. And it is not y'all that have the time to respond, but the dragon, as it leaps forward over the lot of you, and a massive battle begins. But, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to leave it there, because I need to figure out if there's a way out of this for y'all. So,
That is fair.
good job, you guys. We'll see what happens. So, for everybody listening in, there might be another session. There might not be. I'll let you know. See y'all maybe next time.